Thank you for being with us on the Feast of the Most Holy Name of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Our top story tonight, the Biden administration may be growing more receptive to allowing the Ukrainians to use their arms to hit targets further inside of Russia. Western leaders have so far balked at Ukraine's request, fearing that if granted, it could escalate the war. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
That's right, Tracy. And tomorrow at the White House, President Joe Biden and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer will sit down together for a bilateral meeting. Plenty on their plate, including easing restrictions on where Western weapons can be used.
In northeastern Ukraine, Russia attacks energy facilities and civilian infrastructure. At least 13 people hurt. Russia firing missile and drone barrages at Ukraine just about every day since the war began over 2.5 years ago. At a joint news conference in Warsaw with his Polish counterpart, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken discusses the current battlefield situation and what Ukraine needs right now.
As we go forward, we will do exactly what we have already done, which is we will adjust, we'll adapt as necessary, including with regard to the means that are at Ukraine's disposal to effectively defend against the Russian aggression.
The secretary wrapping up a three-nation, Ukraine-focused European tour, stressing united and unwavering support for Ukraine as it battles Russia.
And we saw at the NATO summit just a few months ago the extraordinary progress the alliance has made in countries stepping up and dedicating the necessary resources to defense.
In addition to military support for Ukraine, NATO Secretary Jens Stoltenberg believes it's critical to communicate long-term commitment, saying Russian President Vladimir Putin thinks time is on his side.
Because now President Putin, I'm afraid that he believes that he can wait us out. And as long as he believes that he can wait us out, the war will continue.
Meanwhile, just months from now, a new U.S. president, whoever it may be, will have to figure out how to handle the ongoing conflict.
They sent her to negotiate peace before this war started. 3 days later, he went in and he started the war.
If Donald Trump were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now.
Also new tonight on the campaign trail, former President Donald Trump says he will not debate Vice President Kamala Harris again. He says she, quote, should focus on what she should have done during the last almost 4-year period, end quote. At the same time, Harris says she believes, quote, we owe it to the voters to have another debate. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.